Yep. Welcome, people. Welcome to D Hub Sport. D Hub Sport. We're back again. We're back with the preview between the Bournemouth game and Manchester United. Did say yesterday I was gonna do a short video of the game. Yeah. So yeah, I should be expecting today I will be your enemy. My name is Admiral Drex. Welcome, people. Welcome to Day of Sport. Don't forget, if you're just joining us for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. And also for those of you that are already used to the channel, please do smash a like on that video, on this video. And also, we're gonna be a little bit interactive today. I hope I get you guys on so we could actually do maybe select do a lineup and see who we think might start in the game. Yeah, just a few, not so much to without wasting further of our time. It's just gonna be the game. Bournemouth United. United needs just 3 points and a clean sheet, like the thumbnail says. 3 points and a clean sheet is a must. We need this result. I know playing Adonai or Adoni or Adonai, whatever you call it. I would say Adoni Iraola's team. It's gonna be tough because the reverse fixture, United lost 3-0 at home. It was one of those games where we're like, what happened, right? I hope everybody can hear me. I just hope everybody can hear me. I can't really yeah. So yeah, so for me, it's one of those games where it's a tricky one. It's a Okay, it's a tricky one. I think I sound good. It's a tricky one. I hope United can get the win. But what are we looking at in this? What are we actually looking at in this game? I'm just gonna pull a few start up here. Bournemouth at the moment. Oh, we all know United. They've been riddled with a lot of injuries with Lindelof, Antonio Malacia. We all know he's been out for basically the whole of the season. Not gonna be worried about that one. A lot of fans have actually been saying they demand to know what exactly happened to Martial, Antonio Malacia. For me, it's a case of, I feel like from what I've read, it's a case of they saw a problem that they needed to fix, and yeah, it didn't that they needed to do a surgery on, and just so that it doesn't hinder the guy going forward in the future. And yeah, it's just a slow process of rehabilitation and all of that. But I feel he would come good. I just hope it doesn't impair his personality and doesn't impair him going forward. That's what I think. So we still have Anthony Martial. We all know what happened in January, that he had to do a surgery such that yeah. Also, it's like a case of Malasia, but in this case, he knew he's been having this injury for a while, and he wants to get himself ready and prepared for the new season. In my opinion, he knew his time at United was maybe basically done, except something happens in the summer and we see, maybe get to see Anthony Martial on maybe like a play one more year contract or pay as you play kind of pop setup, whatever they set up. But yeah, Martinez is out. Luke Shaw is still out. We had news. Was it midweek or last week? McTominay, he didn't play the Liverpool game, so yeah, he's been out injured. Varane also, he's been ruled out. We have questionable people like Evans and Marcus Rashford, which yeah, for me, I don't think rushing to putting a lot of stress on these guys. We have bodies, we have players that could actually give or get us, if they want to, they could get us a result tomorrow. It's just a matter of United taking their chances. So that's big up to you, Taylor. Hope you're doing well. Yep, big up to you, Taylor. So for me, it's just we have people that could actually play a game. For Bournemouth, they have Tavernier, Sinistra, and Fredericks out. The questionables or the people in doubt should be Adams, Menfa, and Semenyo. Semenyo, who's been on some good form recently for Bournemouth. Bournemouth, in the last five, they've won three and draw one, lost one. That was the one. The loss is the most recent game against Luton when they played Luton away, and they lost that game 2-1. United in the last five, it's not looking good, but they won two, drawn two, lost one. So coming into this game, What do I think would happen? It's a game where I feel like for some reason, on one hand, I'm thinking maybe it might be an open game, right? It might be an open game because if you look at the Bournemouth side, yeah, big up Isaac and Tiasa. If you look at the Bournemouth side, it's they tend to let goals in. So I'll be surprised if United don't get a goal tomorrow because in the last five, Bournemouth, yeah, they've allowed goals an average of yeah 2 goals. Let's keep it simple, 1.5, right? An average of a 1.5 goals right in. Yeah, because if I do this math, yeah, this is five. Yeah, six. Yeah, yeah. So an average of about a goal or 1.5, right? They've already considered. So they letting goals. It's not like they shut up shop or the at the back. They letting goals. If you go way back 10 games, they've always 80% of the games in the last 10 they've actually conceded. So I'll be surprised and I'll be as a United fan, I'll be crossed if United don't get on the score sheet tomorrow because what we played at Old Trafford was a disaster. It was something that shouldn't have happened. A lot of the goals that Bournemouth actually scored on the night on that day was more cutback goals than anything. In previous meeting, it's been three last five meetings between Bournemouth and United. There's been 3 wins for United, and yeah, and 2 for Bournemouth. The last five they barely had draws. Even if you go back way down to the last 10, it's just I feel like it's just one draw for in this fixture. So having said all of that, right? It's a game where it's a game where I feel like United should come out and win. Now, a lot of people are looking at the league standing and said, okay, top five is gone, right? For the fifth place guarantees you Europa League. So United might as well just solidify themselves on the sixth position. Because if you look at behind United, right? Look behind us, we've got the likes of West Ham, Newcastle, we've got the likes of Chelsea, right? And Brighton. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Brighton sits in the 10th position. Bournemouth in themselves, they are on 12th position, just 8 points away from United. United are on 49 points with a game in hand. Bournemouth are on 41 points. Also, they have a game in hand. So it's a close call when you from the sixth position all the way to the 12th position. It's a close call. One slip up can see you move way down the table, you know. And if you look ahead, I think it was Omar who said, never miss trouble said we shouldn't right now we shouldn't be focused. I know we want to get top four, but we should more focus on ourselves and focus and look at be more worried about people that are not like focus on them, but be more worried about people that are coming behind you. Right. So it's a case of let's see let's solidify whatever we have. It's what you have, you have. You can't be wishing for you could actually strive to get more, but what you have, you keep. You have to make sure that you protect what you have, right? Like for example, if you're in the lead, you have to protect your lead. You can't be assuming, okay, I'm in the lead, okay, this is done. I'm going to be looking forward to the next game. It's what you have at the moment. A better hand is what more than two in the bush, they say, right? So what you have, I'm thinking United should look onto what they have and try as much as possible to keep it and improve on it. Don't worry too much about what's ahead of you. You can get ahead of you if you focus. If you can get ahead of, you can close the gap or even overtake those ahead of you. We've got what barely yeah, this is game 32, week 33. We got I think we've got more about, if I'm not mistaken, 5, 6 games left, right? Because if we play on Saturday, that's 32 games already we've played. That leaves us with about 6, and that's a possible 18 points. Do we think Aston Villa can actually, because the points gap between United and Aston Villa, it's about 11. So do we think Aston Villa will drop? For us to catch Aston Villa, it has to be Aston Villa losing or maybe losing 3 games and maybe a draw. Then United have to win all of that's 4 games. So United have to win 4 games in a row, and hope Aston Villa or Tottenham they do some madness. In my opinion, In my opinion, I don't think that's possible. I don't think football is a very football is a very wonderful sport, right? Never say never. Anything can happen. Tomorrow, United can go on what did I just say? 6 games. United can just go and cover all six and win all six and take maximum 18 points. Right? It's that weird that United can do that. Aston Villa can just hit a snag and all of a sudden they're losing. They lose 2 games, draw two, and they find themselves in a bubble or find themselves wobbling, and that might in turn maybe catch up with them and maybe further make them lose on concentration, all of that, right? So and that's so football in itself. But for me, what I'm trying to say is United should just focus on game by game their fixtures, because after the what should we call it, after this game, United's got I know they've got Coventry upper week the following week, which is the we have the FA Cup. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, we're supposed to have we have Coventry, which is on April 21st. Then on April 3 days later, April 24th, we play Sheffield, which was the I think is the outstanding game, match day 29th. That's the one we have to play. Then 3 days later, we play Burnley at home, right? So that wraps up April for you right there. So we have Sheffield, Burnley. In my opinion, United must do all they can to take maximum 6 points. And forget about what's happening on the other side of the fence. Just focus on what's happening in your yard. Focus what's happening in your yard. Then we've got Crystal Palace away. We've got the Gunners at home. We've got Newcastle at home. Then Brighton on the last day. So the last 3 games, I don't know how it's gonna go, but that's possible 9 points right there. So the first 9 points, which is Sheffield, Burnley, and Crystal Palace, United should do all they can in their best. In like just now add that to the Bournemouth one, add that to this one. So for me, it's a case of United must. It's not. You have to focus on yourself. You have to focus on you getting the job done, not just a case of okay, let's see if other people sleep up. Of course, teams will sleep up. Teams might give up points, but would you be there to mop it up? Would you be there to actually? Would you be there to take advantage of that slip up? Right? Because everybody's destiny is in their own hands. You make you make whatever it is you want to make of your destiny. You make it of or make of it, right? But you have to be prepared. They say people only make it when their preparation meets the opportunity. So opportunity has to find preparation. You have to be prepared to take the opportunity, because guess what, if the opportunity comes and you're not prepared, that's one wasted opportunity. So United in themselves have to look at themselves, focus on themselves. Don't even, I know I said look at the behind you, see who's coming, because you're 1 point ahead of West Ham and the likes, right? But I'm more thinking of okay, forget about those ones. Forget about, don't put an external pressure on yourself. Focus on yourself. Win your game. You have, I think I believe United have players that can win the next one. What? That's Bournemouth. Bournemouth, Coventry, Sheffield, Burnley, Crystal Palace. That's 5 games, right? United have what it takes to win all 5 games by a 2-goal margin. United have all it takes, what it takes to do that. Eric Ten Hag can pull that off. The players can do that. It all depends on what they want to do. How So for me, I'm not looking down on them. This is just me saying we shouldn't be focusing. I got Mark in the building. We should be focusing on others, rather focus on ourselves. Take it one game at a time. If people sleep up, they sleep up. Because Tottenham they play Newcastle tomorrow. Everybody's gonna. I'm United fan as I am. I'd hope for at least maybe 2 of them to get a draw, both team to get a draw, because now if Newcastle wins that game, they'll be breathing down my neck, right? Yeah. If Newcastle wins that's even they go ahead of me, because that's 50 point right there. They sit in 6th place, right? So and so if Tottenham wins that, that's extending the difference. So I'm not. That's why I said don't worry about what's happened. Focus on yourself. Make sure you win your game. Make sure you. I know we've been riddled with a lot. We've been rocked with a lot of injuries. We've had what 31 um, Mark, when you're ready, just leave me a note on the chat, on the private chat. Yeah, we've had 31 different permutation and combination in terms of the defense, right? We've had the manager has had his starting 11 just twice this season, right? Now a lot have been said about the injuries, a lot have been said about the timing, and a lot have been said about the manager giving him time and all of that and what's not, right? I'm all for that, but I'm saying at the moment this is the closing stage of the season. I know it's not been the best of the season, but you have to make sure you stay in Europe. I'm not saying Conference League now. I'm saying at minimum Europa League in whatever shape or form you want to do that, right? It's on the players. They can do it. I know it's on a lot of people will say it's on the manager, but for me, I'm saying it's largely on the players. Play to the manager's instruction. The manager's got faith in you guys. The manager's got some trust in your ability, right? Then prove the manager right. Repay the manager with that trust it's got on your ability. That's all I'm saying. Because games like we play Burnley at home, we play Sheffield at home, we play Coventry away. Okay, we play what's we call it. Sorry, we play Crystal Palace away in the Premier League. Okay, it's not like we haven't won there in the past. We have. So it's for me, it's just a case of do your bits, do your business, take care of business, and let every other person, whoever wants to falter, let them falter, and you take advantage of the situation if you can. But just hoping that a few persons will slip up is not something that I would encourage. I just say that's me though. That's me. Yeah. Let me see. Yo, big up yourself, Vegeta. I think yeah. I'm gonna drop the link. Yeah,
Big
big up.
up, big up. What's good?
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm all right. The link is right there. So yeah, we're
I
just talking
sent him
about.
the link. You should
Oh, okay.
have it.
I was just talking about the United thing, right? Where I know a lot have been said about okay, it's top four gone, top four is basically gone, and all of that mathematically gone. I'm just saying, focus on United fans should forget about top four. Or I'm saying forget about top four, not in a disrespectful way. I'm saying put all energy and support in the team. Let's make best of what's left of the season. We've got 6 games to go. Let's galvanize. Let's throw the support. Enough of this. I'm tired of this manager out talk. We can have this discussion in the summer, right? But at the moment, I feel like all of those conversation is just a bit of distraction for the
I
players.
don't,
And
I do, I disagree. I don't want to hear nobody talking manager out. Manager
no, no,
out
no.
means you have no football IQ. None.
No,
Zero.
I'm just
Zilch.
saying we
And
can we can if you want to have the discussion, if you want to even have the discussion, save it for the end of the season where we are doing like a review, right, of the season. Right now, imagine you have players that you big up in the team, but yet those players here you call their manager what sort of names, right? And they're like, okay, this guy is he likes me as a player, but I see my manager, I trust my manager, but he doesn't have faith in my manager. So what? So it's more too many conflict of interest. Some people are actually player FC. I see a lot of them on Twitter, player FC. But yet, when you try to support or you try to throw your weight behind it, or you try to call a player out that they support, they see you as toxic. And I'm like, I don't get it. For me, focus on one thing. We, like I've always said, and we are United fan. We have just one job to do, and that's supporting the football club. And we are failing at it yet we want to call the manager. We want to talk to the manager or say all sort of rubbish about the manager and players. It's not fair. Mark, since you're here, I wasn't going to waste too much time. I'm just going to bring share the screen and we'll see how we can create um our lineup like we agreed on the last on your show. Let me see if I can pull this up. Yep, is it right here? Cancel.
bro, I don't even think it makes sense. I don't even think it makes sense to even be thinking manager out at this point. Like last season, the man finished third, played two cup
Hmm.
finals. unless that's a joke. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I really feel like we could talk of all sorts of buzzwords
Mm-hmm.
and comments
Mm-hmm.
about
Mm-hmm.
it's possible and this, that, and the other, and regression, this and regression that. But you can't really be talking from a point of balance when you disregard the fact that we have multiple injuries over the course of the season in various positions at different times. No
Mm-hmm.
sense of, we don't want no depth of squad to say we have amazingly talented players that, is like for like substitutions, that out the window. A lot of the players that we have starting most of the time is players that one or two of them definitely wanted out. There are maybe two or three
True.
other
True.
players that
True.
other fans might have want out of the club. So
Mm-hmm.
look at it this way, like the team having a bad season,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, you could turn around and say, well, they should be doing better. They did better last season. Last season was last year. This year is this year.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it don't work like that. It don't always be, simple as one plus two. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So the way I look at it is like, yeah, the team could perform better, but at the same time, if we didn't have as much injuries, I'm pretty sure our performance would be a lot more consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So even with this squad, we should be finishing top four if we based on if we had more consistent availability of some players in the squad. And the reality is, we are a squad that you still depend on certain players being available, and that's the reality. I mean, even City have that problem when De Bruyne, Rodri, and Stones not available, they lose. It's the
Yeah.
same thing with Liverpool. Look, the whole tree last night. So I mean, even Arsenal fans is cry when Saliba out. So all top squads, bro, it has certain players that key to the way they function and key to the way they play. It's just that
Mm-hmm.
United of all the top squads right now in the league, we have the youngest in terms of we have the youngest attack one, and
Mm-hmm.
then we have a pretty much squad that young in the system that they start to play because they only in it really a season and a half to be fair, and it's like we still in a developmental phase where there's still players to leave, there's still players to come in before we reach that real squad that we're looking at, in the sense that the manager have his squad. Because we could sit here and say he have a squad, but Pep didn't have a squad in the first season. Pep didn't have a squad in the second season. It's the third season when he win anything. You know what I mean? And each
Mm-hmm.
season he had at least six signings or more. So it's like, for me, I just looking at it like this manager need another season. At time, he needs some more players to come into the squad. He needs some
Oh
players to be
yes.
sold.
Oh yes. Yes.
He
It
need be
does.
back in, and he need fans to have patience. And is only reality and fair that we have some patience with the manager, because a lot of people could say a lot of things, but when it's their time to face a brand new job or a brand new role, there's need
Yeah.
of time, or the companies give you a probationary period to assess your performance.
True.
And so if you're not picking up in a certain time frame to perform well, the company will either demote you or fire you. So it's one of those things. So it's, I look at it like that.
So
I just feel like,
whilst we talk about the thing, let's just quickly, because I don't intend to take much of the time. Let's just quickly do the predict what our predicted lineup that we you can. I know you shared this on the socials, right? So yeah, what are we going with? Let me put. Don't have. Do I have United logo right here? I like to do this a lot. Yep, that's it. That's it. Beautiful. Good. Yeah. So what we going? We're going with Onana for sure.
hmm
Oh,
of
no,
course,
no. Andre as a goalkeeper. Kwambala and Harry
Maguire.
Maguire. Yeah. Kwam. I know it's an M. Is it M? Kwam. No, no, no. Let me see. I know. Let me 1 second. Really. Yep, right here. It's yeah, I got it. Kwambala. Kwam. Cam. Okay, Cam. Kambwala. Okay, Kambwala. Delo should be right back. Oh man, it's just crazy. United don't have an out and out left back at the moment. And Do you think the Reginald call was a weird one?
Was that?
Sending Serge Reguilon back to Tottenham. I think it was the
I
wrong
mean,
call.
it's only natural if we had both our left backs coming back fit. I mean, it's only normal that they would do that. They wouldn't keep a lone player when you have two players in your club coming back fit. I
Back
think
fit.
that's
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that we have people to win this game for us, right? I know Casimiro. A lot of people have been saying let give Kobe Mano the freedom. So who would you like to start at the 10?
me.
Bruno?
But
Bruno or
we didn't
Mount?
reach the number 6 yet. Mount is not a 10, so I don't know why people keep saying Mount should play 10. It's a set of, people want to set a square pegs in round holes, bro. Stop
So
imagining things. Mount could never play 10, bro. The only way
so I
place Mount could play is at 8.
so I
If
got
not at 8, he could play on the wing.
yeah, I got Kobe Mano and Casimiro, right? So
I don't know about Casemiro tomorrow, but I would have liked to see Mount, Menu, and Bruno line up together tomorrow, to be
so
fair.
okay, so let's say let's move this. Oh shit. Let me give it back to original position. Um take Casa off. So it's gonna be a case of Mount. No, it's gonna be a case of Kobe. Let me put Kobe there. Let me
Hmm?
put Kobe. Oh, Oba Amrabat.
Amrabat for to
Amrabat.
lose to lose the game. Man,
You don't
don't
think
make me
Amrabat
laugh.
can? You don't think Amrabat can do a fine job with Kobe in the middle? Because
Bro,
if we go,
Amrabat, bro. I just being real honest. He's not it. He's slow and he's clumsy. He could probably do a job in the last 20 minutes of a game when the other team tired and you need to get Casemiro a rest.
Mhm.
But other than that, bro,
What stops this? What stops this? I know it's UEJ. No, no, no. Is it Hoi? Yeah, yeah. So looking at this team exactly now, for me, I would if Casemiro is fit. Like I said, I wouldn't start. I wouldn't start Mason Mount 100%. I wouldn't start him. I would still give him maybe time to recuperate and get back to with the groove. Maybe with maybe a 10 minutes or 20 minutes thereabout. Right. 20 minutes thereabout. So that's what I would do for Mason Mount. But if what's his name? If Casemiro is available, which from what I'm seeing at the moment, it doesn't look like it looks like Casemiro is available because the only people that are questionable is Evans and Marcus Rashford at the moment. So Casemiro should be for me. I just feel like I know we need to control the midfield, right? But we don't have enough defensive cover. I think this right here won't be enough. These two of them right here won't be enough. You need an experienced head. You need somebody that knows what the defensive midfield position entails, right? So, in my opinion, I've gone with maybe if Casemiro is fit, I'll go with Casemiro. Vegeta, big up yourself.
Whoa! I hope you guys can hear me now.
Oh yeah, we
what's
can,
up,
we can,
bro?
loud
What's
and
good?
clear.
What's good?
Hey, bro. I'm good, bro. I spent some time just fixing my sound out just to make sure that this time I can be with you guys.
Oh yeah, that's good, 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 good. So, what you make of this lineup though?
I was hearing you talk about midfield control, man. Forget about that for the rest of this season. These guys couldn't do it all season. I am not even going to bring that expectation. She's that midfield though is horrible though. As much as I'm joking around, there's no balance there. All of these guys want to go forward.
Mhm.
Oh, but is Casemiro fit?
Yeah, because I don't see any. I'm trying to search right to see, but from the last time I heard Casemiro was fit though.
I
Casemiro
think
should be.
he's fit to be fair, I
I think
just
he's fit. It's just I think he's fit to actually play tomorrow. Like it's a
Because
case of yeah. Go ahead.
yeah, no, I was gonna say because as horrible as he's sort of been,
Hmm.
he can actually play a six. okay. These other guys are either 8s or 10,
Yeah.
and
Because that's what
that
I was
needs
saying. Make
no
a
to cover.
proper DM to sit there and just, offer something defensive. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't like this whole. It's either you're gonna play
But
Bruno or Mount.
what do you think? Okay, Mark, check this out. What if we play Bruno in a deeper role, which is in the Mount position, and make Mount come up here in the 10?
What's that?
What if we put switch places between Mount and Bruno?
You don't want to score no goals, though.
No, but it's not like Mount cannot influence the game.
Bro, Mount is not a creative midfielder in that
Mhm,
likeness, bro. When he was playing in Chelsea, Chelsea was
mhm.
playing a flat midfield three. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He wasn't
yeah,
playing a
yeah,
10 role. And
yeah.
then when he was playing up front, he was on the wing. If not right wing, he was left wing. So for me, big up to Mount. And I mean, he should come on and definitely have his chance, but I don't think he gonna be that creator. And plus, if I had to choose a player to stay in the 10 role and operate with the current front three we have, I'd rather
Mhm.
Bruno.
Okay.
Can I be honest? In the modern game, like the true essence of a number 10 is really lost. It's not
Yeah, I
there, like
think so. Yeah.
in the traditional sense. That's why for me the ideal situation, obviously not for this game, but moving forward would be to have like a 4-3-3 with a holding midfielder and have two eights
Hmm.
rather than an actual 10. That's how you could maybe incorporate a Bruno and Mino or a Mount and Bruno. But you can't play all three, in my personal opinion.
No, I don't think.
It's
I don't
just
think you
it's
can play all three. Honestly, like I agree with you on that one. I don't think you can play all three. It's either you have Mount sitting on the bench and you start Mano and Bruno with someone else, right? Or it's
yeah.
gonna be the other way around. Bruno on the bench or whatever. You have to just have one of them sit on the bench just to have something off the bench if you have to make a change or something. So that's how I see it, though.
Maybe give a cut up. No, if I was Ten Hag, maybe just try a Mount, Bruno, and Casemiro midfield.
Mon Bruno, Casemiro, and give the young kid a rest, right?
Yeah, give the kid a rest. Because the defense I like, that's not going to change. It's not like we have a lot of options there. So that's fine. I think the
But
main
we
thing that
we need somebody that will be able to carry the ball. I don't think Mount carries the ball enough, as well as the way Kobe Mano carries the ball. And Mount, see, it's see, I am trying to cast my mind back onto Chelsea's game where I've actually watched Mount and try to remember exactly what his major strengths are, right? But he's been injured so much this season that we haven't really seen enough of him to actually make a refined um in a United shirt, right? Refined information as to okay where he would suit. A lot of people have come up with the give him the 10, rest Bruno. Some people don't believe he's a natural 10, like my friend Mark right there. Some people just feel like he's an 8 box to box. He could do the job that Ericsson does in that role and do a better job, the energy and all of that, right? And also he's, for me, in my opinion, he's also someone that could actually take set piece, but he's not had enough time, and that's thanks to injury for us to actually say okay. Because we've seen Kobe, we know Kobe carries the ball, Kobe knows how to dribble, and Kobe is calm. So, and I might be wrong. Did we have Kobe in the first game when we lost the game at Old Trafford training?
because I think
I
he was
don't.
injured from the
Was
from the tour
Oh, it was
from the
injured.
tour from the tour in America. Yeah.
So
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 yeah.
so we might just with Kobe in the lineup. And you're right, although to start, but I feel like let me just take him on. Let me just bring Casemiro in Casa.
Yeah, I think while you're doing that, I think Mount is sort of like a better Scott McTominay that you play him as a second striker because he
Hmm.
can score a goal if he's in because he does get into positions, but he's
Hmm.
not afraid of the ball. He doesn't run away like Scott does. He's not afraid of
He
receiving a
shows up,
pass.
yeah, yeah, he shows up to get the pass and tries to influence the game in his own way. And which for me it's a good thing. But we are very short on the bench because if we have all of this and we have the injuries we have at the moment, who's gonna be on the bench? Oh my days. But that would be for tomorrow. I think it's the late kickoff tomorrow. We'll be able to find out tomorrow. Um yeah, Vegeta, I didn't plan for this stream to be this long. Anything you want to add or anything? You want to tell
Uh,
anything you want us to discuss in the next 5 minutes?
I'll say this in the next 5 minutes. First of all, fans be fans, guys. Let's support these guys. We need to get off the line. I don't care how we play. Get me three
Yeah,
points, and I'll be satisfied. Because we played great foot, not great, but good football against Chelsea and Liverpool to a degree.
yeah.
Didn't get 3 points. Get me 3 points. Let's see how far up the table we can get. I'm glad this starting 11 doesn't have Rashford. I don't think he deserves a starting to start us until further notice. We need to start playing people on merit, and I think Anthony has tried to come to the party, which is why he deserves to start playing. I'm hoping we'll see Ahmed. I know as much as maybe he's not ready. I think maybe that's where Eric is with Ahmed. He doesn't think he's ready because otherwise I think he'd be playing him a lot more. But I would like to see him on the weekend, against Bournemouth. But also, I don't think it'll be the same game that we had at Old Trafford. I really think these guys, because they're still playing for Ten Hag, I think they will still try to win this game and will probably play a lot better because they're not taking anything for granted as the season is coming to an end. So yeah, I'm positive going into this game. Very positive.
Mark,
Hmm.
your
Yeah,
final
no, I
words
mean,
before we close shop.
like that lineup, whether it be Kobe or we gave him a rest and they play Amrabat.
Mm-hmm.
That lineup that we pick in there should be able to beat Bournemouth theoretically on paper. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I think Willie Kwambala gonna be a different component altogether for Bournemouth to have to deal with because he's very mobile and quick, very aggressive, and he's also good on the ball. So I think, in the last game we had a Varane, but like Varane has been good, but in my honest opinion, there's some moments where balls is always be going through his legs. And
Yeah.
then, sometimes I feel like he can't make that aggressive tackle. Sometimes he just let players run past him sometimes and shadow them. So,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like what energy wise for the entire week, I feel like we're gonna beat Bournemouth because I feel the team has been creating chances to score goals, like I keep
Mm-hmm.
saying. This is a game without Marcus Rashford up front.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a game where Garnacho, Anthony, Hoyland, the three attackers new and three attackers brand new in the
Mm-hmm.
last 2 seasons, getting a chance to prove that there is the future. So let you look forward to seeing a good game. I think last time the three of them was in the team together, the period in the game was a lot of good free flowing attacking football. I think that was against which game it was, but I think that was against Aston Villa or something like that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah,
Well,
I
yeah,
think we should win.
my final take on this before we big up yourself, mentor. We're just about to round up the show. Yeah, I'm gonna take you guys score predictions. I don't know. I'm gonna Vijay, what are you saying? Score prediction.
It's gonna be 3-1 United.
3-1 United. Mark.
4-1 United.
4-1 United. I'm gonna keep it simple, right? Bournemouth have always conceded. In the last five, they've conceded. In the last 10, they've conceded in 80% of their games. So I see us to score. And with this lineup, we just coined out here. We just put out here. Anthony and Ganache should be able to get not I'm not saying together, but they should be able to provide an assist. Either of them should be able to provide an assist for Oiland to get on the score sheet. And having said that, I really don't, because the thumbnail says 3 points and a clean sheet. I want United to keep a clean sheet. So I would go with a 2-0. If I get a 3-0, I'll be excited, but I'll go with a 2-0 victory tomorrow against Bournemouth. So Mark is adding goals. Mark, you keep adding goals. Yesterday he said
4-1. I
3-1.
going 4-1 today
He says, well,
because
maybe we'll win 5-1 then.
no. Listen. Let me tell you something. I just on Twitter here and I see some goal. I see a goal Bruno scored the other day, and I was like,
Mhm.
hey, that's a big goal. Then I
Mhm.
look at it again and I see a clip there with the goal Anthony create for Garnacho, and I was like,
Mhm.
hey, that's a big goal. And I see a clip here now with the goal that Garnacho score.
Mhm.
I see that's a
Yeah.
big goal. Then I see the bicycle overhead kick. I was like, hey. But truly and really this season, we haven't been a game 4-5-0 this season yet.
No, we
We've
haven't.
never had a season. We never win
So
a game
maybe
by 4-4.
So maybe Coventry, and we have Coventry, we have Sheffield, and
Now
we have
we will
Burnley.
annihilate Coventry, bro. Like I don't know why man even stressing about Coventry.
No, I'm
We
not
will
stressing. I'm
annihilate
saying
them.
there's time to actually get those goals in 5, 4, 3, or no 3, 4 and above. So yeah, guys, thank you. Big up yourself, Javita. I did stop to your channel. I don't know if you noticed. I did stop to your channel, and
Yes, I did, and appreciate it,
yeah,
bro.
I
I just
think it's
subbed on yours as well.
yeah, it's the football. I think it's the one with John Morgan on the first video.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
yes.
So yeah. So good to see you, brother. Good to have you on this channel. Guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Those of us on Twitter, if you can do us a favor and come on X on YouTube to just give us your love and support, we appreciate it. But thank you all for taking our time to actually spend the time with us today, just to come your way with this brief preview. We hope United makes us happy tomorrow, and I'm hoping for a win. A clean sheet would just be the icing on the cake for me. I don't know why. I just want Onana to just have something to boost his confidence as the game goes by, right? So because we have towards the end of the season we have Arsenal, Newcastle, and Brighton. So we need all the confidence we could get for each player. And yeah, thank you guys. Thank you, Javita. Thank you, Mark. Please don't forget to subscribe to these guys' channel. Mark, would you see the name right here? Mark MUFC fan. That's the name.
Guys,
Just type this on the
and
channel
I
on
just wanted to
YouTube.
say the launch is breaking news here, bro.
Here's the breaking news.
Israel Football Federation announced agreement with CONMEBOL. So they
Oh,
expressed this desire to participate in Copa America.
in Copa
So
America.
apparently, well,
Did
I
you just say
mean,
Copa America
yeah,
with Israel? Hmm.
well, it's not too far fetched because Argentina full of, you know, the same how you call them from Israel. So it's not surprising that they would probably one of the countries that would also vote in that favor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so
All right, guys.
yeah.
Javita, is it ZA football, or because I know ZA is the short form for South Africa, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's
But
correct. It's
but Israel going in Copa America is they're going there to get slaughtered and okay, slaughter. I want to be there to watch. I want to do watch alongs. So I go and call the watch alongs. How I go and call it?
I don't
Slaughter,
know. Guys, I
manslaughter.
just put Vegeta's thing on the chat, on the link right there. As link on the chat, so please do follow and do give my friend a very support, subscribe to his channel. Vegeta, you want to take a minute to just tell us what's all about in that channel as well?
yeah, man. So it's just a channel for fans, being fans. Not being tacticals, just raw emotions, real, being United fans. Talking all things Man United.
Okay, yeah. All right, guys. Like I said, you already know where Mark is at. Mark N MUFC fan. You already know we here right here. We keep it locked down on the Up Sports. Soon. I know Mark might not like this. Mark might run away from this channel. Soon, I'm gonna be doing coverage of some of these American sport. I'm gonna be maybe the baseball or the
Bro,
ice
just no,
hockey.
just remember one thing, right? Don't call me, especially when they're doing coverage of baseball or basketball. I'm not there
Uh,
for that.
no, and the
Maybe the
basketball.
NFL,
I'm
I
not.
might come in and take a little
Yeah,
vibes because I was watching live.
Yeah,
I really
NFL.
watch college football because I find the
No, no,
NFL
no,
kind of shitty. It's not as
no,
entertaining.
no.
So,
I
so
like
for my
I like the baseball. If you actually follow
no,
baseball, it's more
no,
interesting, man. I
no,
like it.
thank you. That sports is
Shit.
that sports is too slow. I might do some local South African football because we've got one
Mhm.
of the biggest leagues on the
Yeah,
continent.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So just be on the lookout for that. I am a Kaiser Chiefs
Okay,
supporter.
okay, okay,
So
okay.
yeah, might do that.
All right. Guys, thank you so much. Like I said, thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys taking our time to spend it with us. Yeah, until we see you again. Let me see. Mental ball game. Yeah, baseball streamer. Yeah, I don't want to talk about this falling out. I don't want to talk about the falling asleep part, but I like baseball, right? I like baseball. Yeah.
What do you like,
Yeah.
the game or all the ads? Which one?
No, no, no. It's the game. The ads makes it so
Bro, how do you stay
infuriating.
awake?
Mm.
how do you watch an entire baseball game? It's like 6 hours, bro. Come on. Help me. I don't have time for
Oh,
that in my
no,
day.
like if you catch the seven for me, if I catch the 7 p.m. game, right? I know it's gonna take me maybe up till until 10 o'clock, right? So yeah, and especially when I'm not doing anything, if I have maybe a book or something to read, I just have it on the TV. The first 5 innings, I'm actually drawn to it. If it's a high scoring those period, if it's a high scoring one, I'm drawn to it to see how the game. But if it's a low scoring one, if it's one of those boring one, I just leave it on there because I know towards the end of the night or maybe top of the bottom of the night or bottom of one of the eight or something, somebody's just going to do some craziness. And yeah, and it's those
Yeah.
craziness I'm actually looking out
Yeah,
for.
that
Yeah,
worse than test cricket, bro. That worse than
yeah,
test cricket, bro.
yeah, guys. So but yeah, that's it. Tomorrow, we just hope that tomorrow United gives us the much deserved victory, so the fans can actually have something positive to talk about, and not a lot of and not all these negativity that we throw at ourselves. We all are one family. We're United supporters, so we have to keep it supporting the team, whichever way it is, good, bad, ugly. We have to support the team. Yeah, until we see you guys again. I think we have the football power hour in about an hour
Happy
or two.
hour.
Yeah, happy hour. So sorry, the happy hour on football power hour. Yeah. Um, take care of yourself, guys. Be good. Take care of yourself. Enjoy what's left of the day, and stay safe. Bye for now.